Alright friends, I got another video here and a couple examples. I wanted to do another video here on the elusive threshold of awareness. I like that term. I think it's a good term. Another term is the subliminal barrier. I like that term too. It's a very good term. Limon is another one, but limon doesn't tell me much. Threshold of awareness tells me quite a bit. Subliminal barrier tells me quite a bit too. Good ideas. But I want to do another video and do another example. I just did this a couple minutes ago of the experience again of turning my attention to the threshold of awareness, my own quote-unquote subliminal barrier. And in remote viewing, it is extremely important to I guess I could say develop a relationship with it. But it's more understanding how your mind works and working with that. And that's why working these blind, what I call anything targets, are so important to me, because it allows me to do things like explore my own subliminal barrier, because I have no preconceived notion of what this quote-unquote target is going to be. There's no preconceived at all. It could be natural setting, it could be sand dunes, or it could be a building, or it could be the ocean, a flock of seagulls, or something. It could be anything. And it's in that randomness, in that anythingness, that I can really explore these things like the subliminal barrier, because I know that I have no preconceived notion of what this is going to be. Meaning that in remote viewing, it's going to be something man-made. People want answers on something, but with these, it's not that at all. It literally can be, will be, absolutely anything. So I have to be very, very diligent in my process, because I want the truth, and I want to find the perceptions in my own mind that are true, that are real. I want to find the real quote-unquote remote viewing, actual remote viewing. And this is where I find them. So going into this exercise, the threshold of awareness was my main focus. I want to turn my awareness there, and I want to be able to see how long it's going to take, which is another series of exercises that I've done many times over the years. How long does it take before perception breaches the threshold? And we can see that right here. And it's gonna happen right there. We're 8 to 9 seconds, probably 8.5 seconds between I've made a decision there. Right? Yeah, it is in the 8. Right in the 8. 8 seconds. And something has breached 8 seconds. There is a dimensional sensation that I'm experiencing. I'm going to try to render it here. It's not perfect. I'm not going for perfect. I'm going for the experience here. I'm going to move this along. Whatever this, it's like a metallic bracings or something like that is what I'm trying to do. It's like a car or a truck. I mean, there are vehicles in the feedback here, but that's really not what my thing was. It was these metal brackets here that I was trying to render. It's very confusing to me. So what I'm doing here is this process here has reached its limit. meaning in the initial breaching of the threshold has gotten me all that I can get here. I'm not happy with this. So now I'm going to turn over to the ideograph, and I'm going to go and try to pull things out there. It's just part of my system there, that there are tools at my disposal. I'm really not sure how to render this thing. I know it's something man-made. I know it's like beams of some kind. I'm going to try to render it here a little bit closer to the idea in my mind. I'm not sure exactly how to do it. You know, there's a beam here, there's another one there. But I'm a bit confused by the whole thing. And that's great. I don't mind that. It's like metal beams. I don't know how to spell beams. My dyslexia kicked in. I'm like, who cares? All right, turn back to the ideograph. Do a couple more of those. I'm enjoying the dimensional sensation here, or my haptic perception, which is a great thing to experience. I'm really going, what the heck is this thing? What the heck is, I'm not sure. I don't know, maybe it's these things, maybe it's these, maybe it's this, I don't know. But when I saw the feedback photo, okay, it made sense. I'm like, what the heck is this? All I know is it's man-made. But here's the important thing about this exercise. Right there. Is right there. When a perception has breached the threshold, right there. That's what's important. Yeah, my drawing's not perfect. It doesn't matter to me. This is what's important. Right there. All right, I got another example here. And we'll look for the same thing. Turn that down. All right, I'm committed. I'm going to do this. Oh yeah, something right there. Yeah, right off the bat, it breached. It breached. I'm on a sloping decline there. Right off the bat. So we can look at that. Well, we'd have to look at it as the ideograph produced. The ideograph produced. Completely different way of doing it here between the paper, pen and paper, and the whiteboard. They're two very, very different experiences. Dimensional sensation kicking in. It has breached the threshold. Move a little bit here. There it is, my steep declining slope. Yeah, it's another indicator for me is that when I feel inclined to continually explore that dimensional sensation, my confidence level increases because I'm enjoying it so much. That sloping decline felt right. It's high up there. Mountain landmass is important here. So there's my dimensional sensation. One last drawing of it. That's interesting because if you look at it, I'm looking at it kind of like, or I'm perceiving it, kind of the opposite of the, if you flip that around, there's that kind of decline there, a little long there. That's kind of interesting. There's a prominent mountain at the location. My confidence level, 65% confident. It's good enough for me. So how long, or where are we at here before it breaches the threshold right through my ideograph, right there? Ideograph right to the dimensional sensation. That is ideal. Doesn't happen every time. But when it happens, it's happening. There it is. So the first rendering is within, we're at about 37 seconds in there, into the experience. So within 48 seconds, it's like, this is like a sloping, declining side of a mountain. 48 seconds into the, actually less than that. Where did the idiot? Yeah, because that's at about 16 seconds. So it's about 30 seconds. Minus the get ready time. I'm talking pen to paper. Very quick. Yeah. So that's it. That's me exploring the threshold and how quickly a perception can come through, the quality of the perception. Looking for a specific kind of quality. I'm looking for haptic perception in that. For what coming above the threshold of my awareness through my subliminal barrier, I want some haptic perception, stereognosis. I want a dimensional sensation to breach. That's how that gives me the indicator that an actual remote viewing is taking place. Meaning that if I got everything ready and started, and I was getting complex words like Eiffel Tower or something like that, I'd be like, I don't know about that, Lamborghini or something pops into my mind, or something along those lines. I'd be like, I really can't trust. I can't trust that. I don't know where that came from. That could be random thought. And so this process is what allows me to explore what this could be, but from a very different and unique perspective, which is a dimensional sensation breaching the threshold of my awareness. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm working towards continually. So anyway, that's just a little example of that. I hope you find it interesting. Many more to come.